Hi guys, Dawn Piggy Mama 16 here, and today I have a special video. As you can see, we have expanded the cage. And do another once over. And I have to say this was a very difficult project for me to do because of I had the coroplast here already. And adding on was not an easy thing to do on this side. Actually, it was easier this side, but fitting this guy in over there, it was just like, oh my gosh, it was a lot of work. It was very tedious, very obnoxious, because I had to make sure that I built the frame the right size. Now, this side here is a 2x3. Which is the recommended size, minimum cage space for one piggy, which I would never recommend. And this side here is a 2x6. Now, the footprints of the old cage, this was the end, and it went all the way to there. So this would have been this section here to here was the old cage. With the addition of a 1x2 and a 2x3, it makes it a 2x9 technically, because they have this 2x6 and a 2x3. Now what I did was, because I had litter boxes with them before, and it was a lot of work with just them not using a litter box, but I took a Chewy box, Chewy.com, and what we had delivered, and I took the box and I covered it with like wood grain contact paper. I did the whole box except the bottom, and I used some. I put plastic in the bottom. Let me show you what I did. I did put the contact paper in the bottom, but not underneath. And yes, I have plastic in there, and no, they are not eating it. I also used OcoCat. Yes, OcoCat is cat litter. It's a clumping cat litter, but it's made of wood. This is only temporary until I either get wood shavings. I'm sorry. Wood chips or like pelleted stove fuel, or some paper bedding to put in there for the girls. And they automatically went right back, took back to going in the litter box, because that's how they were trained when they were young. They mostly went in the litter box. I mean, you'll have some, pee and poop in other places, but it wasn't to the extreme like they were before. And I have, the little corner, my own version of a fleece forest, which is really not a fleece forest. I have their two little Timmy tunnels here, one here, and one here. Is anybody in there? Yeah, I think Bella is in there. And then I put the little bunk bed back, and then Rosie's up there, and Lexi is down there. Hi, Lexi. Lexi. Hey. Lexi, you okay? They drove me up the wall doing this. They would not stop. It was just constant busting my chops. I mean, I know they are very inquisitive little animals, but it got to the point where I was just had enough. I just, when I did it, what I did was I put the framework on last night. I'm going to upload some pictures of that on my Instagram and my my Facebook. And the framework was there. So this was up and this end was up just as a frame. And then they had the rest of their own cage to go in. And I had this part blocked off. But putting it together, I had to block them off on that side. Finish this side here on this side. Then I had to go put them from over there in the new part of the cage. Block this off, which was a pain. I couldn't get it blocked off. They kept knocking everything over. I had the grids here, and I couldn't hook it up there the right way. It would not stay. They kept knocking it down, getting out. And then I'm trying to expand this side, finish, with the coroplast. And then I had to clean up what was in there already. And since it is a cage cleaning day anyway, so I might as well do it. Well, they just would not let it go. I mean, all our other pigs would just, they would go rest. Now they are upset with me because they were being little monsters. Yes, little demon pigs. Yeah, now they're going to go to sleep because there's nothing else to do. Because they drove Mommy up a wall, right? Exactly. They're just like, all right, we're done bothering you. Now we're going to go to sleep. Ha ha. Uh-huh. But, would I recommend doing a cage expansion if you have to? Yeah, if you have to. But honestly, I would have started this size in the beginning if I had known that this was going to be such a project. I mean, it's a project and a half. It's a lot of work. And I just was like, oh my gosh, they were driving me nuts. Especially this one. She went after my hand. Right, little girl? What's the matter, Bella? Yeah. You crazy girl. And I just lost my temper and I could not take anymore. So they're so mad at me. That's okay. How can you lose your temper with them? Well, when one bites you, yeah, you can. Okay, guys, so this is the cage expansion. And yeah, I had to put extra lights on the back. I had to put an extra string, and then I have another plug back behind there that I had to plug those two sets in. So it's Christmas every day in the Piggy Mama house. Okay, so I'm sure I will have other videos. Oh yeah, and I only had to use one extra piece of fleece over here to do the cage because it didn't really make that much difference. Because these pieces of fleece, I mean, they overlapped. And they're not really overlapping that much. They're still overlapping. So they fit quite nicely. I mean, if you get a 50 by 60 fleece from Walmart and you just cut them in half, that's what happens. You have a nice piece of fleece. And the U-Haul is below. So, and plus I have the pads over there. I have a pad over there. And there's a pad under the water. Right, Bella? And there go my notifications. Okay, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye. Say bye, guys. Say bye, Rose. Bye, Rose. Bye, Lex. Bye, Bella.